Imagine waking up in a world where gods walk among mortals. Cities rise from bare rock, and ideas are forged that will shape everything from democracy to science to war itself. Because the story of Greece is not just a timeline, it's a living epic that begins in myth and never truly ends. Starting before history with chaos, giving birth to Gaia and Uranus. Titans clashing with Olympian gods. Zeus hurling thunderbolts from Mount Olympus. And these myths weren't bedtime stories, but the way ancient Greeks explained the universe. Power, fate, and human weakness. And from this myth-soaked world, the first real civilizations emerged on the islands and coasts of the Aegean. Where the Minoans of Crete built palaces like Knossos with no walls, because they ruled the sea itself. Followed by the Mycenaeans warrior kings who built massive stone citadels. Buried their rulers in gold. And may have fought a real war remembered forever as the Trojan War.
Hear now the tale of the swift ships and the warriors bold.
A conflict immortalized by Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, where heroes, like Achilles and Odysseus, blurred the line between legend and history. But around 1200 BCE, this Bronze Age world collapsed in fire and chaos. Cities fell, trade vanished, writing disappeared, and Greece entered a so-called Dark Age, where survival mattered more than glory. Yet from this darkness, something radical emerged. The polis, the city-state, fiercely independent communities like Athens, Sparta, Corinth, and Thebes, each with its own laws, gods, and identity. And this fragmentation became Greece's greatest strength and weakness, because competition fueled innovation, art, and philosophy, but also endless war. And nowhere was this contrast sharper than between Athens and Sparta.
For too long, the powerful
Athens
have
experimenting
ignored
with
your
democracy,
voices.
where citizens
Today,
debated laws and
we
voted,
rise as one. The height of our culture
creating
is measured
drama,
not in
philosophy,
marble,
and
but in the
architecture
virtue of our
that still define
citizens.
beauty today.
Yet virtue, my friend, is
While Sparta became a brutal military society where boys were trained for war from childhood and individual freedom was sacrificed for strength and discipline. And as these city-states grew richer and bolder, they collided with a superpower from the east, the Persian Empire, which stretched from India to Egypt and seemed unstoppable. Yet when Persia invaded Greece, vastly outnumbering them, the Greeks did the impossible. Spartan warriors held the pass at Thermopylae against overwhelming odds. Athenians lured the Persian navy into narrow straits at Salamis and destroyed it. And against all expectations, Greece survived. And this victory sparked a golden age especially. In Athens, under Pericles, where the Parthenon rose, Socrates questioned everything. Plato imagined perfect societies. Aristotle studied logic, nature, and ethics. And ideas were born that still shape how we think. But power breeds fear. And Athens' growing empire terrified its allies. leading to the Peloponnesian War, a devastating conflict where Greek fought Greek for nearly 30 years, draining resources, spreading plague, and ultimately destroying Athens' dominance. Leaving Greece fractured and exhausted, and into this chaos stepped a kingdom long dismissed as backward. Macedon, under Philip II, who used diplomacy, gold, and a revolutionary army to unite Greece by force. But it was his son who would change the world, Alexander the Great, who at just 20 years old launched an invasion that toppled the Persian Empire, marching from Greece to Egypt, Mesopotamia, Persia, and all the way to India, spreading Greek culture across 3 continents, founding cities named Alexandria, blending Greek ideas with local traditions, and creating the Hellenistic world where science, mathematics, and philosophy flourished on a global scale. Yet Alexander died young. His empire shattered among his generals. Greece itself slowly fell under the shadow of a new rising power. From the west, Rome, which admired Greek culture even as it conquered Greek lands. And in a strange twist, Greece lost its political freedom but won a cultural victory as Roman elites learned Greek, studied Greek philosophy, copied Greek art, and passed Greek ideas throughout their empire, ensuring they would never die. And as centuries passed, Greece became a province, then part of the Byzantine Empire, where Greek language and Orthodox Christianity fused. Preserving ancient knowledge through the Middle Ages while Western Europe forgot it. Till Constantinople fell to the Ottomans in 1453. Beginning centuries of foreign rule where Greek identity survived through language, religion, and memory. It reclaimed not just a nation, but a legacy that still echoes. And when Greece finally fought for independence in the 19th century, inspired by its ancient past, today, because Greece is not just ruins and myths, it is the birthplace of questions. The origin of democracy, drama, history, philosophy, and science. A civilization that rose from legend, shaped the ancient world, survived conquest after conquest, and still defines what it means to ask who we are, where we come from, and how we should live.